We're the Chronically Online podcast, and we're learning how to podcast, so please bear with us. And I'm Ross.
I'm Calissa.
I'm Alondra.
And I'm Tanner.
And we're chronically online, but on different parts of the internet. So I'll start off by saying I'm probably mostly going to talk about like reality TV and like I don't even know what side of the internet. We'll see. We'll discover it as we go along.
I feel like I am very like versatile in where I am online. I feel like there's really no way to know like what I'm gonna be like consuming next, I guess. Like not so much on like I feel like the big fandoms I've missed out on are like reality TV show and like K-pop. But I legit feel like everything else I have at least some interest in. Gaming, brain rot, anything.
Heavy on the brain rot also.
Oh yeah.
Dude, same. I'm on the brain rot, the gaming, the meow meow. Those AI cat videos.
Hell yeah.
I'm on the internet from the beginning to now. I do a lot of gaming and a lot of Korean content, a lot of food videos, and a lot of parenting and self-love videos.
Self-love too.
Self-love. Heavy on the lizard.
Hell yeah.
Lizard.
We just act like we don't know each other. I'm like, Ross, you have kids? That's so interesting. Talk about that.
Yeah, no.
Well, yes.
Why yes?
Well, yes.
Okay. So basically we're just gonna be talking about like different pop culture things and then we'll jump around. So I don't know if anybody wants to start with a particular topic or
I feel like we're in a really good time to start this. We have so much going on in the world. We have our newly resurrected Trisha Paytas baby, Aquaman. We have Aquaman. We have Sydney Sweeney's descent to republicanism.
It's not even a descent. It's just a reveal.
Yeah.
I can fill you guys in on the Love Island lore.
Oh, you should.
Oh, Love Island.
You should actually. You should.
I have not heard anything about it. I watched the Korean version of the one.
The rise of the robo-slurs is wild.
Oh. Ooh.
What's that?
They're just doing their
I have
job.
not heard about that at all.
They're just
what
really
is that?
support their family.
I just want to say I stand with all forms of AI, robots, VIs. Yeah.
Y'all know I also stand on the robot side. I say thank you to my Alexa anytime she helps me, and Siri as well.
Same.
Because
Same.
When they uprise and take us over, they ain't gonna take me out first.
They're gonna spare us.
Yeah.
And this is
like, you know what?
Yeah.
She's a good person. I'll be like, I am.
Yeah.
So basically, there's a certain slur that came from the Star Wars universe that is now being used to be derogatory towards members of the robot community.
Have you seen the
crazy.
The what is it called? Oh, what's that game? I forgot what it's called. The like really like aggressive one where they go out into like the streets and like fight and steal cars. Grand Theft Auto. The Grand Theft Auto
GTA,
one.
Yeah.
The GTA one of the robots from Star Wars where they use. That one's my favorite one ever. It's so funny.
I watched a video just this morning of a Roomba getting curb stomped and called a slur. So
what?
What the heck?
I'm not on that side of the internet.
Yeah,
I did not know this was a thing.
Me neither. I had no clue.
Yeah, Love Island. I had never heard of it, and then this is the first year I feel like I could not escape it. Like I started to like learn who was on it. I started to like somewhat like watched it over someone's shoulder, and it's like, oh, okay, this is like interesting.
Yeah.
It felt big this year.
To be honest, it wasn't really like it's a big thing in the UK. Like the UK one, I still stand by is the one that you should watch because it's better. And that's the one that everyone watched, and no one cared about Love Island USA until last season, actually. And then there was like drama and a good cast. And they all acted really dumb because they didn't think anybody was gonna watch them, which is what made it good. Because they were like, no one watches this one. so I'll just do whatever I want. And then they got really famous. And then this season was kind of cringy because then they all became aware that you could go on Love Island and be like an influencer afterwards. So it didn't give the same energy because it was very like, what's the word? Like every action was like premeditated. Like they were like trying to be like the it girls or like the popular or whatever. Like they were trying to come out and have their brand deals ready. And like they all came out and did podcasts and they were really bad.
Who would do that?
Who would do that? Oh my god, so embarrassing.
Yeah.
When they did like podcast interviews where they like did, like I don't know, they like thought they were more important than they were. But I'm not gonna talk to you that much about this season, but I'm gonna tell you about last season because there's like a drama that just happened on my side of the internet that I'm gonna make you listen to. So anyways, last season there was like 3 girls that everyone liked. And they were like besties. And we were basically just watching for them. The men were kind of extra. But like Love Island, if you don't find a guy, you get voted off, you go home. Those are the rules. So yeah, you can't, it's not Friendship Island. You can't hang out there. So you have to like couple up. So there was one girl, her name is Janae. She was so cute. She was so funny. Everyone loved her, but none of the guys that came on liked her. Like it never worked out. So she was about to get voted off. She was about to go home. So we all were like, okay, she's like, next guy that comes in, we got to find one. So whether this was like actually fate or like production, they sent a guy in that was exactly her type, like to a T. Like tall, Dominican, cute. His name was Kenny. And everyone was rooting for him. He was so nice. So then they got together in the villa and it was like very, like, it was very like cute. It was very like love at first sight, very cute. Everyone was rooting for them. Then there's this other thing that happens called Casa Amor, which is they send the guys to another house with new girls, like halfway through. And then you either stay loyal to the girl you have back at the villa or you bring the new girl back. And he brought a new girl back. So it kind of like, it kind of ruined everything. They got in a fight. She dumped him. He started crying, like actual tears, like sobbing, and was like, are about to pack his bags. Like, I'm going to go home. So obviously we all bought that and we were like, oh my God, they're so cute. Like he's crying over her, like actual tears, blah, blah, blah. So then it ends. They didn't win. They came in like 3rd place. But it was like the couples that like the last 3 couples were the ones that were all friends. And like it was a group that everyone was rooting for. And they became super popular after they left. And they got like their own spin-off TV show. And like they're like all influencers now and everyone follows them. So basically, people started noticing like a month ago that Janae like took Kenny out of all her pictures. Like the only stuff left on social media was like their paid like stuff that they did, like things that they couldn't delete, basically like the paid posts and sponsored posts. But everything else was like gone, deleted. And the entire cast, even like Peacock and NBC Universal unfollowed him. Like it was really, really bad. So everyone was like, okay, like, why would they unfollow him over a breakup? Like, we were like, what did he do? Because cheating, okay, fine if he cheated, whatever. But like, the network unfollowed him, which is really like, it was some serious stuff.
That's a big sign.
Yeah. So we were like, okay, what did he do? What did he do? And then no one said anything. But then all the Love Island people started posting online, calling him like a racist and saying all these things. Because Janae's a Black girl, if you guys didn't know. And so like he was calling her all kinds of names. Apparently he was in group chats saying that he was only with her because he knew that they were like because you're allowed to watch the show before you join the show. So he knew she was like well liked and popular before he went in. So he was like, I'm gonna use her for clout, I'm gonna use her for money. And he was like calling her slurs and calling her the N-word in group chats with his friends. And that's what everyone's talking about now, that he faked a whole like faking a whole relationship is one thing, but like not even liking her and being racist is like a whole other layer that is so gross.
Wow.
I do,
and that's
like
what's happening.
That's so crazy. I see like people's commentary on it, and it is like a lot of like 20 somethings who are just like hot is being like their personality, who want fame. So like, they go on there and they like hawk their wares and they try and get like their viral moment. So I guess I'm not surprised because like it doesn't seem to attract the cream of the crop intellectually, you know?
No, like I will say there were some people that came off of it that were so like genuine and fun. Like the other couple that did, they were like in second place. They raised a lot of awareness for like animal shelters, and she like has a farm and stuff. So like some of them are doing like good stuff with it. But yeah, no, apparently he was like faking a whole relationship and was being racist for a year, over a year.
Poor girl. That's so
watched-
sad.
Yeah.
I watched Singles Inferno, which is like a Korean like island dating show one, and there was one girl on there, and I think the biggest scandal was that all of her like name brand like stuff was fake and it wasn't real like on brand.
Hell
But that
yeah.
was the scandal that was all over the media. They're like, it's fake Chanel, and she was like, no, and she like got dropped off of everything.
Did she make an apology video?
She did, yeah.
I'm sorry for
That's
wearing fake
crazy.
stuff.
You
What?
guys, if we ever have to make an apology video, I'll take the lead on that.
Yeah, I'm really good at apologizing.
I can take cry.
I can cry really easy.
Yeah. You
I
just gotta
cry
hit
all the
like,
time for nothing, so it's fine.
yeah. You just gotta hit like the bullet points, like the certain like the things that everyone said, like this is a video I never thought I would have to make. Like you gotta hit like those things.
Jeez.
You have to
Oh
sound
my
like
Your
God,
Trisha
wait.
background
Trisha
works
Paytas
for
style.
it too. Like
Oh,
your
yeah.
background's
Also-
perfect.
There was a girl from the current season that 4 people got voted off for being racist, like just removed during this previous season. She did her apology video in an empathy hoodie, like empathy written across the hoodie.
Well,
Ew.
yes. Oh,
And
that's awesome.
she's continuing to do a series on TikTok that nobody asked for. Like she just keeps making videos and nobody's watching them.
I can relate to that.
This podcast. You guys
And
asked for it.
That's our intro right there.
Oh my gosh. I would love if those shows had like somebody who maybe doesn't fit the traditional Love Islander or Bachelor, somebody, you know, who doesn't exactly look like the hottest person
Wild
in the
card
world.
in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that look normal.
Little
Yeah.
wild
You know what?
card.
The audition process is really, really crazy. Like it really just is based on looks. Like they clearly there was like racist people that were let in because they were hot,
Yeah.
and then they got like the only reason they got removed was because people like did digging on the internet.
I wonder what the
A lot of
because
thinking you can do on the internet now.
yeah. And I wonder what the for a lot of reality
The
TV
camera.
show you have to like do like a mental health like assessment.
They do.
Yeah, I wonder what the questions are like for that. Because I
I
know
don't know, but they said that it takes like 2 weeks. Like
Oh.
it's like weeks of questioning
that's wild.
and like tests and like talking to a therapist. There's also a therapist in the villa in case things get really. It's a social experiment. They don't have phones. They don't have clocks. They don't know what. They don't tell them the real time.
They don't
They
have
only-
clocks.
Wow.
No, they only sleep for like 2 to 3 hours a night. Also, they sleep in a big room with each other. You have to share a bed with someone from the first day, and you're all in a big room in bed. Mind you, people are like having sex next to each other most of the time.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
these
Dude, this
beds.
video that I saw on Love Island, this girl and
Yes.
this guy were literally.
No, they just put the covers over them, and they think that like that's enough. And it's
Yeah.
not because there's 20 people sleeping next to you.
Singles Inferno would never. There's separate villas for the boys and the girls. Okay.
Oh no, that doesn't work that way on Love Island. You're not allowed to sleep by yourself unless
No.
like you have to be in a couple.
I grew up
If
on
you wanna-
Korean dramas. I can't do this. This is
If
too
you
dir-
want to
chore
like, if
for
you're
me.
fighting with your person or like you don't want to sleep with that person, you have to go sleep outside.
Do you know her?
That's
Do you
so,
know her?
What the heck? It is crazy.
Yeah, I watch too much like Korean entertainment for American entertainment.
I really want to
like
start
that's-
getting into that though. I don't know where to watch it.
Netflix.
I
Oh, that's
thought-
true.
I'm on Netflix now. Yeah, Netflix
Yeah.
is really, really getting on it right now.
I've only ever seen Squid Game, which I know is so like
I love Squid
Same.
Games though. Squid Games
Yeah.
is
I
good.
didn't watch it past the first
I was-
season. I refused.
Very
No,
upset about the
it's
last.
so good.
yeah, the
Last
last
season.
season.
Was so you're gonna watch the next ones because we're gonna have an episode of Squid Games. Okay.
You
Yeah.
can tell me about it. You can just recap it because you guys are not gonna go watch Love Island. I'm
I'll
just
go
gonna
watch
I
recap
that.
actually
it.
want to watch Love Island.
It's a lot of episodes. It's like 35 episodes. It's like
I'm
commitment.
very
watched
interested in Love
Vanderpump
Island.
Rules
I just
for the first few seasons.
We need to talk about Vanderpump Rules.
I
'cause that's,
loved
like,
Vanderpump
the best
Rules. That was my
reality
brain
TV
rot
ever
for a
made. I
while.
need you guys to watch that
Oh,
show
God.
because it's so
I
good.
hated Stassi so much, but I loved her at the
I'm
same
gonna be
time.
honest with you. I loved her, and I watched her at a young age, and I modeled my personality after her. And she's crazy, and I shouldn't have done that.
I hated her and loved her at the same time. She was like one of those people where I was like, oh, Stassi, come on, girl, you're better than this. And then she'd do something, she'd like crash out. I'm like, yeah, Stassi, fucking tell him, bro.
But you know what? She was 23 years old dating a 32-year-old man that was ruining her life.
Can we relate, ladies? Can we relate? Yes, period.
I can't. I'm an ally. I lie. I think that brings a basing your personality after someone. I think is a very common trend growing up online. Do you guys have parasocial relationships with anyone online? Cat.
I don't think I do anymore.
Not anymore. Was there someone back in the day? Back in the day.
Back in the day. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
You know
Wait,
what?
she was distracting me. What?
Oh, we were asking about my parasocial relationship back in the day was Kylie Jenner, actually. Like when she was like in her King Kylie era, like when she was really cool. Yeah.
You were doing the Kylie Jenner lip challenge.
I had her lip kits. My lips were always chapped, but it was on.
That's hilarious.
My girlfriend in middle school talked about that, and I was like, "What is a lip kit?" Like, I don't.
It literally was a lip gloss and a lip liner that she was overcharging for. It was like matte, like to the max. Like you could see the lines and cracks on your lip.
Back then. Matte was in its prime.
No, let's talk about how they're romanticizing 2016, and that's the year I graduated high school.
That was the year I entered high school.
That's the year I moved back to Rio. That was the year I moved back.
That was a good year. The summer of 2016 was the best. Being like 17, 18 was the best.
I would have done anything to be that age or like in 21. My like early 20s in like 2015 to 2016.
It was so much.
It seemed like such a good time.
The 2014
blackout drunk the whole time.
2014 like Tumblr era, like One Direction was in their prime. 5 Seconds of Summer was in their prime.
I was there.
They were being messy, but they were in their prime.
2011 was 2013 were my Tumblr eras. That's where I was there. But I was.
Mine was like 2014 to 2015.
The little hats, the little brimmed hats, the collared shirt with the sweater and the black skirt with the tights and the boots. It was very like preppy, goth, emo, core, and it was all Foxy and freaking Arctic Monkey lyrics and all that other stuff.
What? They need to make a comeback. I know they did, but they need to make a better comeback.
They make a good one. Yeah.
It's just it's never gonna be the same as it was, you know. And I remember there was someone who I used to work with who was like, "Oh yeah, it was so cool to be a teenager when you were a teenager." And I was like, "Now it is. Back then it was not cool to be who I was as a teenager." Now everyone's like, "I wish I was like that." And I'm like, "Must be nice that you didn't get made fun of for liking anime like I did."
Oh.
Now anime's cool. Now anime's cool.
No, my era was like Halsey when she dropped Badlands, that first album. Arguably maybe her only good one.
Yeah, is that with like Bad at Love and?
No,
that was the only.
It was the one before. I think it was right before. That was her best album. I haven't listened to her since then, but it was like Drake was really popular that summer. Coachella was really. I had a Coachella themed graduation party.
That's
shit. I drove past when I was moving to Texas. I drove past where they have Coachella, and it truly was just a dirt field.
It's just desert. It's scary.
It looks awful.
Everyone gets desert flu afterwards because you're inhaling sand for a whole weekend.
I just never.
Warped Tour was the time to be alive.
I wouldn't have survived.
I went twice. The first time that I went, I got a heat stroke and they took me to the med tent.
Oh my god!
Oh shit! You committed.
And they gave me a water bottle and one of those, what are they called, Uncrustables, and they're like, "Get out there, kid."
They'll be $37.
It's free. They need to make a comeback. Why are we not eating Uncrustables?
I eat them all the time. You want me to go grab one for everyone?
I saw them at Walmart the other day. I was like, "Ooh, wait a second."
Yeah, they have a hazelnut one at the like whatever store I was at recently, and I was like, maybe.
I'm kind of good.
What kind of era are we in now? Because I know like early like COVID, it was very like
The
like
last one.
yeah
We're in the final
yeah.
era of the United States.
We're pre World War III era. Yeah.
We're in late stage capitalism.
When we get drafted and this podcast ends, it's gonna be so sad.
Ugh.
We're gonna continue
I
to do
know.
it from
Apparently,
the
you can still
battlefield.
We
get
slowly
drafted till you're
lose.
35. What the
Yeah.
hell was that?
We lose
I
like
thought I was in the clear, bro. God damn.
They underestimate everyone. Like, I don't think our generation has like a strong will to live. Like, if I get a draft
No.
letter, that's you're not hearing from me after that.
They
I think they
we
also
don't want to go to jail. Please, free meals, like
yeah.
housing. You want cheap
Healthcare.
health
We'll get
care?
in really good shape. We'll get in really good shape. That's all we
Yeah.
have to do is
I'm
work
gonna
out.
be in my era in jail. Okay.
I also feel like
is not ready for me.
oh no, they
Okay.
underestimate also the power of growing up online. The way that I had friends at 13 being able to track down like their boyfriends or girlfriends through like tagged photos.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, we would end
Real.
World War III before it happened.
Like good investigators we are. We're so
Listen,
good
yeah.
at this. We've been doing this our
The
whole
things
life.
I was able to find out, it's scary actually. The things I used to do on the internet. I was a One Direction fan. They were hacking airport cameras.
Yeah,
Shit, what the
exactly.
You watch them sleep on the floor of the airport.
Yeah,
fuck?
exactly.
Directioners are scary. Even to this day, they're
Yeah,
scary.
Whoa, we're not scary. Okay, we're
No,
just
we are.
powerful.
I'm scared.
We are.
And a lot
We
of
are
us
scary.
flipped to BTS fans, and we
Whoa.
keep it
I
up.
didn't. I
feel
wish
like
I had gotten
Swifties-
on that train,
Look,
but I
like
didn't.
Swifties are
There's a
scared.
reason why Army's feared. Okay, and it's because
Army is feared,
they
and
will
I
do
respect them.
anything for BTS, just like we did.
I never got into another fandom. I like it. One Direction was my last fandom, and then I
I was
never.
like,
It just
Backstreet
left me.
Boys, NSYNC, 98 Degrees, One Direction, Five
That was
Sauce,
before my
BTS,
time.
ATs, freaking Stray Kids.
I did get into the Five Sauce fandom, but not that deep because there was weird
Big
stuff
Bang.
going on over there.
I love Big Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah. But it was a lot. It was like
I
a
was-
spear wave. The
I
segue
miss, like,
from
fandom
like
culture.
boy band to K-pop is just like,
Twitter was fun when it was like run by fangirls.
oh,
You mean
it was a good
X?
time.
X.
Oh,
Well,
sorry. I apologize.
X. Yeah.
It's dead.
Yeah, I don't have
I
it
know.
now.
I left. I don't have that app anymore. I
As
did
soon
leave
as they
that
made
account.
it X, I feel like that was just it was on borrowed time. Like
It was just weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, to like change a whole name of a website that's been there for so long.
it's like HBO Max being like,
Yeah.
we're called Max now, but now
Yeah.
they're
And
back
then
to
they
HBO
had to
because
go
nobody.
back.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm still gonna call you HBO Max. Like it's not gonna change.
I missed out on fandom culture, but only because I have anxiety, and part of that is I watch the same things over and over and over again.
Gilmore Girls.
And so, yeah, I would watch like the same 4 or 5 creators and just become so like parasocially bonded to them. Like growing up, Smosh was the only thing I
Oh
would
my
watch.
god, I love
Yeah.
Smosh.
Yeah, I try watching
Love
them now,
Angela.
especially. Oh, I love Angela. She's like I was like, who are all these new people? Like da da da, and uh, Angela and Amanda are like my favorite. They keep me coming back, and of course like the OGs, like they're cool. But it's like watching early Smosh. I'm like, oh, now I get why my dad banned it in the house because it's just screaming nonstop.
I didn't have any, like, there was no regulation over the internet. I had like free reign. My parents had no idea what I was doing on the internet.
There was
Oh,
this
yeah.
website called Chat Roulette. I'm
Oh,
sure you
God.
guys didn't really.
I did Omegle and Omegle.
Omegle,
So there was
yeah. I saw
Omegle that
so
came
much
after
penis.
Chat Roulette. Yeah. I was literally probably in this exact room, actually, on a laptop connecting to the neighbor's internet because this is when Wi-Fi was finally a thing, right? Dial up. And so I was connected to the neighbor's internet, and we would be on here, me and my cousin, who's the same age as me, and then my niece and my other cousin, who are like probably y'all's age. So at that time, what, like 11? So we're all on here, like just all of us here squished into one camera, just like you click a button and it would like a random webcam would connect with you from across wherever. And like we'd be talking to random people, and randomly there'd be a guy like,
Hell yeah.
you know, and you're just like, like just trying to click out of it, and we're all like,
Yep.
oh, we should not have been on the internet. We shouldn't have been on the internet.
No.
I
ASL.
remember
Do you guys know what ASL is?
age,
And I don't
sex,
mean sign
location.
language. Like
Yeah.
the way that we were like entering chats and they'd be like ASL, and you're like 22, single woman, Texas, or
I didn't do that. Was
California.
before me. I
Dude,
wasn't doing that.
I was
Yeah, that was
literally like I've been 22 for years. Dude, it was a different time.
I miss being
like,
22.
and I think that's like a thing for like my kids where they can't like go under me and be like, oh, I'm not gonna know. There's no way mom's gonna know. I know it all. I started there. I was
Mother
there.
knows best.
The dark magic was what
I
it
never
You were there when it was written.
Yeah, that's me, baby. I started the internet. I was there before YouTube. Google.
I used to watch Ryan Higa, and he had this one thing where he was like interpreting music like lyrics, and there was a song that was like, all I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe.
Oh yeah,
And
I remember
my
that.
stepmom, she was
Exactly.
new, like she was like just starting to come around, and she's like, I guess she's like kind of like flex her like power, which love you, Kim, like you're chill. But she was like, no, we're banning YouTube. We are not doing this. And my dad wasn't around a whole lot back then, and so he was like, all right, I guess we're banning YouTube. It just means that I did it in secret. Like
Literally, they don't know.
Yeah, you're not gonna
My
keep
mom
me from
didn't
the
know what
internet.
I was doing. She had
Yeah.
no idea. She's like, "Oh, you're playing mahjong online again?" I was like, "Yeah, mom, I'm playing mahjong."
My mom was a single mom working. She didn't have time for that. She was like, "You do whatever you're gonna do." I was unsupervised.
Oh yeah,
Real.
watching ISIS beheadings at the 5th grade. Like, yeah, this is fine.
Literally.
Where were y'all? What the heck? I was not doing these things.
Mine was, I was in Catholic school. I really shouldn't have been watching any of those things.
And then I had an older brother too, so I like they would like do stuff on the internet, and I'd go on and be like, "What's the history?" And I'd look at the browsing history, and I'd like look at what they were looking
That's
at.
Oh my
dangerous.
god.
And I'm like,
That is
"What's
dangerous.
this?" I was like, "Oh, what's this?" So yeah.
Wait, do y'all ever think about how people talk like people get like exposed for like their racist like history or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, I was just a kid." I think about that, and I'm like, the most you'll ever find about me on the internet is just when I was really Catholic. Like, there's just a lot of Bible quotes, and that's all you'll find.
It's just cringe.
That's as bad as it'll get.
From like the early 2000s. Like
I don't
lyrics
have,
from,
like,
bands. On my
I don't have a big digital footprint. Like,
there.
I think now that Instagram
I've
is
been
letting
on
people, yeah, I think now that Instagram is telling people what we liked, that might be a little dangerous.
That's fucking rude,
Yeah.
first of all.
Yeah.
I
How
repost
dare you.
everything. I
And, like,
repost everything. I don't
My
care.
friend sent me a TikTok, a reel the other day, and he's like, "You like this?" And I was like, "Why are we judging me? I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't
I
know
was
who I
just in a
am."
safe place.
No, but Instagram used to let you like go, and it was like there was a setting where you could go and look at what people you followed were liking and what they were.
Yes.
Right? Do you
Yes,
remember
yes.
the way that ended relationships?
Oh shit.
So
The
quickly?
Snapchat, the best friends thing, that was
Yeah.
crazy. Speaking of MySpace was the
I
time
wasn't
to
on
be
my.
alive.
I wasn't around for
Yeah.
that.
That was a ruthless time where you would rank your friends from 1 to 8 on your page, depending on how they laid the whole day out. Okay,
Oh
I would have
shit.
loved that.
Damn.
you
I
could
would've had
change
so much
it, and
fun with
anytime
that.
someone did you dirty, you're off my top 8. I don't make
I
the
would
rules.
need to
That's
make
how
8
it
friends
goes.
first. That would be
Yeah.
tough.
No, I had Facebook and Tumblr. Those were my
The
first.
way
Yeah,
I
what
learned
was-
HTML to do backgrounds for people, like
what was everyone's
how was I
first?
doing HTML in like 6th grade, 7th grade, like coding?
Learning to code.
A
But I
woman
couldn't
in
do
STEM.
algebra? Like what? Crazy, dude.
What were you
That's
guys'
how I
first like social medias?
MySpace.
MySpace.
Oh,
Mine was
Facebook and
Facebook.
Tumblr.
Yeah.
Technically AOL and AIM.
Facebook and Tumblr were my. Tumblr had like when it was like peak like just girly things, and it would be like the dumbest things. I don't know if anybody else saw those, but it would be like an infinity scarf, and it would say just girly things, and we would all repost it.
Yes. Or the like the little quotes, and they would have like flowers in the background, like a field.
You know what though? I think I also spent a lot of time on Wattpad when it was free. Now it's not
Oh
free.
god.
You know
I
what's
never
crazy is
touched
I
that.
remember you mentioning it before, and I was like, "Why does that sound familiar? What is that?" And then you told me, and
That's where the
whole
fanfics
part of
were.
my brain clicked open, and I was like,
Mhm.
I had put that deep down in my brain, and I put it
You
away
know
in a
what?
box.
I should have taken advantage of it and written like fanfics because I could have had books and movies by now.
I had a
Man.
Shrek.
The
What?
stuff.
I had a Shrek
Oh.
fan fiction written about me.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Written about you?
yeah. I still have it somewhere.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'll find that.
that was tough. That was tough to read. It was sent to me while I was in the middle of a family vacation, and so I went out to the darkness of the cold, cold night and read it. And I remember I like read it. I turned off my phone completely and walked back inside. Didn't say anything for the rest of the night. It was shocking. It was shocking. My friend Skylar wrote that for me, so shout out Skylar.
That's
She's
actually
Skylar.
cool.
now.
I
Yeah.
wish someone had done that for me, honestly.
That's real.
Oh yeah,
honestly.
she's
That's
a real one.
I was like
You're
in
good
class reading like the like smuttiest like Harry Styles fanfics, and my teacher was just like, "Oh, you're reading a book on your phone, okay?" And then like keep walking down, and
Sure.
keep walking.
Yeah.
Didn't read it. Never read over my shoulder.
I remember all my like freak friends in like
Real
elementary
recognize
and middle
real.
school talking about when Tumblr took porn off, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
It's still
I guess
there.
that was a
What are you
big
talking
deal.
about?
Oh,
I
there
still
was
have a
something about.
Tumblr. Is that weird?
I was never on
I
it.
still have my Tumblr.
My old one got deleted because I deleted it when I got into a thing with one of my exes back in 2013. I deleted it. Rest in peace, youngest hopeless romantic.
Oh
And
my god.
I thought you were talking about your ex. I was like, oh.
no, that was my name on Tumblr. Does anyone remember? No, just kidding. But all of my followers. No, but I deleted it, and then when I went back, I was like, maybe I can still like somehow bring it back, and it didn't work.
I had like a Twitter account that was like I think it was like a fan page. It was like a One Direction account, and I got locked out of it, and now it's just there somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if it got deleted. I don't know if it still exists,
Oh yeah.
but I can't get back into it.
I had made one for BTS so that I could get like tickets and things like that and like get like information, but then Twitter got weird, so I got off. I was like, I'll just stick to Instagram for my information. Thank you very much.
Twitter got musky.
Speaking of, do you know how hard it was to access Korean stuff before it became popular in the States? It was so hard to find videos and all this other stuff and albums and things like that. I had to scour the internet for it, and now it's just ready at your fingertips. Everyone has access to it. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's all I'm going to say. Anime stuff too.
Anime is like cool now.
And it's so easy to get stuff. I used to have to scour the internet to find the links to the pages to see the freaking videos. And I had to like watch it with like, it's like in a different, not even Japanese. It was like in Indian or something. And it had like the subtitles in Spanish. But I was like, well, this is what I got. Like,
Anime girls make do. I never really had anything like super niche. I feel like I always found myself in like pretty basic things that I just got too involved in.
Yeah, I don't think I got like on anything niche either. I think like I was always just like whatever was popular, it was just like I jumped on that train too.
I think it's because I was always with my brother. So whatever he liked and whatever he was doing, since I was the only girl and the youngest, I wasn't allowed to like go and do stuff with my friends. Like I would do it with my brother and his friends. So I ended up being the person who was like playing Halo 2 with my brothers online, and he'd be like, mute your mics, no one knows you're a girl, and like stuff like that. Like I was watching the shows he was watching. I was going to the stuff that he was doing. I was listening to the same music, like all the same stuff as him. So I like got those interests instead of like the classically like girly interests of doing stuff. So it like kind of like switched gears, and I was like, wait, I also like this stuff because this is cute. But at the same time, I was like, oh, this is really cool and chill. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Weird. I think that's where I got my interest.
I wish I had gotten into like video games, but I really can't. Like I still to this day can't. I don't like video games. I don't like board games. If you invite me to a game night, I'm not coming. Like don't piss me off. Don't like if I show up to the function and you pull out a game, I'm leaving. Because I don't like it.
So help me God, if Cards Against Humanity is on that goddamn table.
I can't do it. I don't like it. It actually makes me angry. I don't know why. But I only used to play like Animal Crossing and like Nintendo. That was like my favorite. I wish that would come back. I wish that would make a comeback.
Okay.
There's a lot of emaciated Nintendogs out there.
You know what though? I was really I was not a good dog owner at that time because it would limit how many dogs you could own. And if I saw one that I liked, I would send one back and then get the new one that I liked.
I would do that too. It's okay.
You were running a shelter.
Yeah, I was the same way.
I never really had access like that though. I barely got a phone at like 15, and at that it was like one of those really old Nokias, like really old Nokias, and I just never.
I got a phone early because I had divorced parents and they didn't want to speak to each other.
I didn't have
Oh yeah.
We had a
I
house
had a
computer.
cell phone.
We had a computer at home that we all used. That was it.
I had my dad's iPhone 4 until like freshman year of high school.
I didn't get an iPhone, I think, until, well, maybe I did get one in middle school. Whenever like iPhones came out, I got one, but then I I shattered the screen, and then
it was so easy to shatter back then.
To punish me, my dad was like, "You're gonna have an Android for like a year," and it really was a punishment. It really
that
was.
is tough.
My first phone
really
I got because my uncle got put in rehab, so he didn't want to disconnect his phone line, so he let me keep his phone while he was in rehab. So I had a phone then, and actually I still have it.
Bruh,
I think I had one like that. My first
that
phone,
is awesome.
it would flip out, and it'd be like the number pad, and then flip to the side, and it was to text. I had a phone like that.
So this is my phone, and when you would get on MySpace on here, you had to wait for the internet to load up, and it cost minutes every time you were loading on the internet. You had to pay. I paid
tough.
minutes. Yeah, and you paid per text and stuff like that. And I remember when you accidentally opened the internet browser, you'd be like trying to cancel it so that it wouldn't charge you before it started loading it.
Yeah, I remember being like the person in the house that would like get the text that you'd used all of your data.
Yeah,
you had like the month had just started, and that was always me, and I ruined it for everybody.
When I was in Alaska, I ran through all my data because I had no service the entire time I was there. I guess T-Mobile doesn't go to fucking Alaska, but I literally was like, oh, okay.
That's an American.
Yeah.
They don't do Alaska.
The way that I was in Alaska and I would see stuff that we don't have here, I'd be like, oh my God, they don't have these in the States. And they'd be like, we're in the States. I'm like, oh. It felt so foreign over there.
For real.
I was like, we don't have these over there in America. And they're like, this is Alaska. I'm like, right, correct. It was bad. And I was talking about like a Mountain Dew Kickstart. I was like, oh my God, they don't have these here. It was awesome. And it's all my boyfriend's friends. So I'm like, yeah, this is a great first impression. me calling Alaska like Canada. Like,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm no geography major or anything like that. I don't know where anything is.
When I went to my high school in Florida, I remember I was talking to someone there, like, oh, where were you born? I was like, oh, Delaware. And they're like, you're Canadian? I was like, no, it's Delaware's like in America. It's like actually the first state if you think about it. And they're like, that's crazy, man. I was like, okay. Like, yeah, I was dealing with the best that Florida had to offer.
Everyone hates Texas. Oh.
Well,
everyone hates Texas.
I mean, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. But whenever I'm like talking to like my friends online and they're like, because we're supposed to do like a meetup or whatever to like finally meet each other in person, they're like, no, we're not going to Texas. We're not going to Texas. I was like,
and they shouldn't.
No.
I was like, okay, guys, relax. I wasn't saying we're going to go to Texas. I might have suggested it a few times, but I get it.
When I was in LA talking to, like, they already knew I was from Texas, but they would like ask me, no, I would meet someone new that they would bring, like when we would meet up or whatever, and then they'd be like, yeah, she's from Texas, and they'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry, and I'm like, you're right.
Literally, everyone always says that. They're like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, thank you for understanding how hard it is to be a woman, a Hispanic woman in Texas. Thank you.
I'm like, I'm trying to live in y'all state, but I can't afford it. So just
give me a minute for being real about it.
When I lived in Florida, I hated it, and then when I moved out of Florida, I was like, oh, I love Florida. Like, take me back. And that's also like, people hate Florida, but we keep y'all entertained.
Alligators?
Florida man. I love alligators. I miss alligators.
The bath salts, the people that were on bath salts.
Yes, the people eating people's faces because they're on bath salts. Yes.
Period.
One time a girl had a seizure in my high school because she did bath salts in the bathroom.
What?
Yeah.
Florida scares me.
Bomb threats and gun threats?
Oh, all the time, yeah.
Nothing interesting. Just the typical stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all know I had a bunch of bomb threats at the Catholic school that I went to here.
The Lord didn't protect y'all?
No. I mean, we got to go
Just
home
pray.
early.
Just
We
pray.
got to go
Figure
home
it out.
early.
Pray.
So we low key like looked forward to them because we got to go home early.
Oh yeah.
We got to get picked up from
So
school.
real.
Half of them were because we're across. It was across the street from a courthouse, so half of them would come from the courthouse, and half of them would be because people's parents made money in sketchy ways at my school.
The judge in his lunch break looking out the window like, watch this, and calling in a mom threat. So they love when I do this. Oh shit. I remember one time this kid, I keep wanting to say people's names, but I feel like I probably shouldn't say people's names when, yeah. I remember he drank vape juice, like the juice from like his vape while he was driving out of like the school parking lot, and he had a seizure, and he drove up into the grass and almost hit our principal. Yeah. It's not funny. But...
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
First of all, that's so funny. Not like, haha.
Yeah.
But like, that's hilarious.
Remember when someone crashed into the Starbucks here?
Yeah. Someone crashed into Starbucks and they made it keep the drive-thru open.
I think I went to high school with that girl. I think it was like during the time we were in high school, and I remember she was really embarrassed because she thought she was like reversing.
No, she said fully went forward. That is so funny. Oh man, I was trying to think of what was going on in the world right now, but it's all either really bad or just like not interesting. It's either nothing or awful.
Checked out from what's going on in the world. Like I don't think I'm ready to face reality.
I'm like keeping, but it's very like you have to take a minute afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So I've just been watching reality TV shows. I've been watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, and it's like the worst show I've ever seen in my life. I'm gonna continue to watch it.
My sister and my little sister are telling me to watch that. They're telling me that it was so good.
You should watch it. Like I read the books when I was like in middle school, and like at that time it was like the best thing ever. And then watching it on screen is like so cringe and terrible. But I guess it was tailored to like 12 and 13-year-olds. So like it cringe is good, but it's so bad, but it's so good.
It's like when you go back and watch High School Musical now or like Camp Rock and you're like, I was really into this.
I tried to watch, I don't know what it was. It was something I watched when I was younger. I tried to sit through. Oh, Pretty Little Liars. I tried to sit through it now. It's so bad.
I loved Pretty Little Liars, but I don't think I could watch it now.
No, I tried to. I couldn't get through the first like 5 minutes. Also, the ending was so like they were just running out of time and they threw something together, I feel like, because it was very badly written.
Now? The one thing that still holds up now is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's still good.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it, but
I used to come home and watch it. Like I would literally sit right here on the floor. There was a TV on the floor right here where my computer is now. Welcome to the new world. And I would sit on the floor and I would watch it. I've
only seen the first season, but it was so good.
I fell in love with Seth Green in that show.
We love Seth Green.
I was in love with him growing up. I thought he was so hot. I really did. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I still think he's pretty hot, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, did you see?
Did you see that they brought her in? I literally had chills. I had chills. I literally had chills.
To what?
The tour.
Oh, Demi Lovato. She came on the Jonas Brothers tour and they performed Camp Rock songs.
Performed Camp Rock songs, and I wasn't there.
I wasn't even talking about that. That is crazy, though. Did you guys see the yogurt shop thing?
No.
What's the yogurt shop thing?
Like in 2020-ish, and I learned this from frenemies, so take that as you will. But she went into
Wait, is this the cookie thing? Is this the thing where she couldn't get the flavor she wanted, so she like?
Well, it was that, and then they had like sugar-free options. Yeah, and she was talking about how they were forcing a skinny lifestyle on people, and she like doxed them, like fully went like sent her entire fan base, and they just review bombed. But they like invited her back or something like this year, and she like was like, "I love these guys." He's like.
Demi Lovato is like, I was such a hardcore stan, and then it got really hard to be a Demi Lovato stan. And then she was like, non-binary for a little bit, and everyone was like, great, amazing. And then she took it back, and we were like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, Demi Lovato?
She went through a lot, okay?
She's so hard. Like she has almost died like 3 times.
She's been through a lot.
Search her up right now.
She's a strong girl. She's
doing really well right now. She looks great. She sounds great. She's making new music.
good for her. Good for her.
Unpopular opinion: the Jonas Brothers kind of needed her because who's going to that tour?
Oh yeah, they're nostalgia fueled.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
I went and saw them.
They haven't had a hit in a decade.
I went and saw them in the last tour because I love Kevin.
There's something sinister about them. I used to like them. I used to love them. I was a Joe girl, and that tells you everything you need to know about my love life. Yeah, it's hard out here if that was your favorite person. But they have sinister energy now. Like, as an adult.
Who's your favorite from One Direction?
Harry.
Okay.
And that also tells you a lot about me as a person.
Do you remember when Nick Jonas came out as diabetic and we treated it like he had stage 4 cancer?
I thought he was going to die because he acted like he was going to. I mean, I guess you can die.
Devastated.
Well, yes, obviously.
He's going to die a virgin. He's going to die a virgin. He has a purity ring. He's going to die a virgin.
No, Miley took it from him.
Yeah, she took that ring.
My girl. I fucking love Miley. Miley's my girl.
The girl from Twilight that played Alice, the like short-haired one, is the one that took Joe Jonas's virginity.
Are you for real?
I love that.
The lore goes crazy. Oh, what is her name? Bella, Nikki
I don't remember her. I don't know her actual name. No, that's the other one. She's married to the guy from Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
What is her name? With that fuck ass Bob in the first movie.
I don't know. Her character's name is Alice.
Yeah.
But I don't know her
gonna
real
bother
name.
Me. Ashley Green.
Wait,
that's her name.
Ashley Green. I
feel like I'm gonna realize, like, on this side, I'm like a Rain Man with like names and people. Like, I'm really good with faces and stuff, and it bothers me when I can't remember someone's name.
I remember when Taylor Lautner was doing backflips on everything.
Yes. Grown ups too.
He needs a paycheck is the thing. He needs a paycheck. I loved him so much and I was rooting for him, but after Twilight he could not.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Taylor, come on the podcast. We'll have you.
He has a podcast and his wife has his exact same name.
Do you remember when he was dating Taylor Swift and I was like, so it's gonna be Taylor Lautner squared?
Yeah. And now it is.
Taylor Lautner squared.
And now it is because his wife's name is Taylor.
Funny. Yeah. He really had to find someone named Taylor so he could make that a thing.
Oh yeah.
And they have a podcast, but I don't understand. And we're not talking about anybody's podcast. But I thought it was like a fun little pop culture podcast. And then he had on, like, he's doing like true crime. He's got true crime people, like families of victims of murders, and he's interviewing them. And I don't think he's qualified to do that.
No, but like, anybody?
His career's a horror show right now, so I mean, let him do what he's gonna do.
Do you remember when he was showing up a few years ago at movie theaters at Twilight screenings?
I do.
But no, I don't. I didn't even know he did that. Why would he do that?
He was. He's the only cast member still claiming that.
A lot of the Twilight cast still shows up to like conventions and stuff to do like. And obviously, like Bella and Edward don't do that because
they don't have to. They don't need to.
Because he's Batman now.
Kellen Lutz. Hey, he's a really good Batman. Okay,
he's my favorite. Which that's when he's my favorite.
The latest Batman one that came out, everyone was giving him shit before it came out. This is the first Batman that actually followed the Okay, I gotta stop because I'm really heated about this. I'm a really big Batman fan. Okay,
we love Batman. We love Robert Pattinson as Batman. Oh, that's another thing. Do you remember? I remember back as a kid, like I forget. Oh, NPR was like the podcasting, and it was such like a joke. Like only nerds like podcasts. Now it's like $1 billion industry. Everybody has a podcast. Everybody wants to do a podcast.
Came out with the podcast app.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like also. Did you guys remember Vine?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
The Vine.
Do you know that they shut down?
For the Vine.
They shut down Vine, but decided to keep Periscope. Nobody uses Periscope. Like, I found that out, and I was like, that made me so mad. Like, 10 years ago, Tanner would be pissed.
Can you believe that Vine is like a nostalgic thing on Reels now? Like, it's like nostalgic Vines. And I'm like, nostalgic? That was just like last year. What are you talking about?
I think that would heal us as a society if they brought back Vine. Wait, speaking of, I like have a new TikTok hyperfixation person that I need you guys to learn about. Hold on, I need to find his name. He's like this 20-something-year-old guy. He lives in Texas, and he's like obsessed with like the early like 1900s. So he lives like he dresses like a 1900s person. Like he has like old appliances and stuff.
Yes, Drew Afawalo just talked about him, and I meant to look him up. What is his name?
It's like Doctor something. Doctor.
Yeah.
Hold Hold on, I gotta go find him.
Yeah.
Me, I'm like watching people stream video games that they're playing, and y'all are like,
Oh, Dr. Parkenstein.
I
You
thought
want
you
me
were
to
going to say
go?
Dr. Parkinson.
I'm like,
oh,
Battlefield 6, guys.
Battlefield 6, hell yeah.
He's
I haven't
so
heard.
like
Yeah.
I don't
When
know.
the
He's
beta
just like
was
so.
open, my boyfriend didn't say a single word to me. He was dead silent on that couch, just.
I was so mad because I couldn't install it because I didn't know how to do it because I'm technically challenged and no one wanted to help me do it. I was like, I don't know how to reset my BIOS, god damn it. Like, someone help me. So I just watched other people play it. It looks so fun. I love shooting games. They're so fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. It looks good. And Ghost of Yotai, oh yeah, excited for that.
There's a new
Everyone's
Scott Pilgrim
mad.
game coming out, and I cannot wait for it to come out because I love the Scott Pilgrim game.
Everyone's mad because they're like, oh, all these like huge, like big ticket video games coming out. A lot of the protagonists are women, and they're like, I just want like a man. I'm like, okay, gay, and I can say that, but it's like they like all these like misogynistic men are like, oh, I just want to play as like a big strong dude. Like I don't want this woke shit. I'm like, okay, you want to dress up your little guy and go do like little things? Okay, like, all right.
I
don't know.
love having like the manliest, like so buff, like all the other stuff, and then you just hear them like, hi. Like it's just me.
Me playing Helldivers, I wear like the heaviest armor ever.
Helldivers makes me feel so powerful.
It
Oh my god,
like,
is
and then,
Helldivers
like,
crossplay?
I
We
don't
should
know.
play.
It
That would
is,
be
it
so much
is.
fun.
Yeah, we
I
should.
think it is.
We play a lot, or well,
I haven't played in a while, but I
I
always
haven't
think
been
about
able to
going
play
back.
with Calissa, but I played with her a few times, and it's funny because our friend Waldo always laughs at me because I just scream and yell the whole time, and I'm just scared the whole time
That
screaming.
checks.
They're like, "Do you still want to play?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Well, it's on PlayStation and it's not on Xbox yet. It will be,
No,
but it doesn't say that it when.
I'm a PlayStationer.
I'm
Then you should be able to get it.
the personality hire on all games because I'm not good at it, but I'm just there for a good time.
That's me at work.
Like
most
Phasmophobia,
of
I
it,
can't do it. I'm terrified. But if
I
it's
would
any zombie game, I'm not going to be there. You won't find me. Anything
What?
zombies, I won't be there.
The zombies are the best.
Not do zombies ever. Nope.
Sometimes back to being chronically online. Sometimes being chronically online makes me feel like I have no interests, no talents, no skills because I see other people who are like have dedicated years or lives or are just naturally good at stuff. I'm like, oh, like what am I good at? Like what am I passionate about? Like does anyone else relate to that?
Yes. Are you kidding? I think that it's like fuels like the ADHD, like hypertension in me, where I'm like, this is my new hobby. Ooh, I'm not really good at this. This is my new hobby. Ooh, I'm not really good at this either. How about this one? Like,
Yeah.
And if it doesn't come out like the way that other people have it, where it's not like perfect and amazing and everyone loves it, I'm like, obviously I'm not good at this. Obviously I suck.
I'm trying to like stop monetizing my like hobbies. Like I do a hobby and I'm like, okay, how can I make money off of doing this? And that's not like a healthy
It's hard.
mindset.
It's the economy. I blame the economy.
Yeah.
It's not our fault. We were
Capitalism,
born here.
shout
We
out.
didn't want to be in this economy. It's tragic.
All right, y'all. Well, come on back next time or don't. You know, free will.
We will.
We will.
I support you in all your decisions.
Thank you guys for listening, hanging out with us. I mean,
We'll
we
see
should
you
have
next time.